Hi guys, and welcome back to the Simplicity Sisters. I'm Leah, my sister's Caroline, and we have been pursuing minimalism in our respective homes for a few years now. Caroline's kind of earlier in the process. Her kids are a little bit younger. I've been working on it for a while. My kids are a little bit older, so we have kind of two different perspectives that we're coming from. But we both have found that minimalism has been an awesome tool to help us reach our goals as mothers and just trying to pursue the things in life that are valuable rather than pursuing stuff. Thanks for being here. If you're here from the Minimal Mom playlist, we really appreciate you checking it out. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. Today's video is going to be about 7 days or 1 week in a wool merino blend t-shirt. So I wore the same shirt all week long just as an experiment, and I'm going to tell you how it went. This video is not sponsored by Woolland, but I am an affiliate for Woolland Wool, and they did send me this beautiful t-shirt for free. So I do want to say thank you to Woolland. It's really awesome to find a brand that is sustainable, that is a small family-owned brand that really focuses on knowing where their materials come from, knowing that their quality control is carefully monitored, and knowing that they're just doing things in-house. They have really great customer service. They're very responsive. Just anytime I get to work with a small company like that, it's really awesome. And when they're willing to work with me as a small influencer, it is really, really appreciated. So thank you, Woolland, for this beautiful shirt. And I do love it. As a spoiler alert. I will put an affiliate link to this shirt and to the entire website in the description box. And I'm also going to put a link to my other video that I did of the Woolland Mara dress I did a few months ago. It's another beautiful wool piece that I have really loved wearing. So I'm going to link it in the description box. Definitely check that out. So when I first got this shirt, I had no intention of wearing it for an entire week in a row, but it just kind of came to me after a couple days of wearing it that maybe I would just continue wearing it. I thought it would be a little bit of a experiment, sort of reminiscent of the 100-day dress challenge, which is a really cool promotion that Woolland does for their customers. Basically, if you are willing to wear the dress for 100 days in a row and take photos each day, they will give you a $100 credit towards another dress. So it's a really cool promo, and people have really gotten into it, styling the dress different ways, taking lots of fun photos, wearing it different places, kind of really testing the limits of the material and all of that. So it's really interesting. And that's kind of actually how I got into the brand and discovered the brand, was through reading about that challenge as a aspiring minimalist who is way too into buying new clothes, and kind of my closet rotates way too frequently. It was really interesting to learn about someone who was willing to wear the same dress that many days in a row. So I will link in the description box to the 100-day challenge, so you can just sort of check it out if you're interested. It's really a cool idea. I haven't done it, maybe one day. So when I got my shirt, this is the shirt. It is the Stella scoop neck, I think is what it's called. And when I got it and tried it, I was like, man, this is really comfortable. And without even really thinking about it, I kept putting it on several days in a row. And then I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and wear this for a week in a row. And the thing that is really cool about merino wool that I really had not a clue about when I first started looking into the brand is that it is antimicrobial. It doesn't have to be washed nearly as frequently as other fabrics. So it is just anti-odor. It's like stain resistant. It's just a really cool fabric. That's part of the reason that the 100-day dress challenge works so well, is because it's not a dress you have to wash every wear. It's not a fabric you have to wash after every wear. I don't know how frequently most people wash it, but I was able to wear the shirt 7 days in a row without washing it. And I did smell it just to see how it was going. And at the 7-day mark, I was ready to wash it. I did feel like it needed to be washed at that point, but it definitely wasn't stinky or anything like that. It's a really comfortable fabric. I really love the cut of it. I feel like it's very flattering. I love this scoop neck. I think I had forgotten that scoop necks were a thing. I kept buying V-necks, and I knew that I did not like crew necks shirts with my cut. I'm kind of an apple shape. I have more weight in the middle, so I wasn't a huge fan of crew necks. So I kept buying V-necks, but now I absolutely love the scoop neck. So I'm definitely gonna look for more shirts like this style in the future. I did size down for this shirt. I think a lot of the items that Woolen makes do run a little bit big. I would recommend that you check out the reviews on the products that you're looking at. I did not size down for my Mara dress, but I did size down for a dress that I ordered that should be coming next month. And I sized down for this shirt. So this is actually a small, and I'm definitely a medium for sure in most clothing items. It's got a lot of length to it, which I really like. I'm gonna try to stand up again. I'm sitting on my bed because I'm so lazy, but it's definitely a longer cut, which is great. I do have a longer torso. It's got a little bit of a curved hem, which I think is really flattering. I like the sleeves, not cap sleeve, but they're also a little bit shorter than, you know, some shirts. And I just think it's a really flattering cut. The fabric feels really nice. It is not a lint magnet. I just had to throw out a shirt that was not old, that was just a black t-shirt, and it was such a lint magnet. I just couldn't keep it clean. So this is really a nice fabric to keep clean and care for. You can wash it on gentle and just let it hang dry. I think people do dry it, but I have no intention of drying it because it is a more expensive item and I do want to keep it for years and years. The awesome thing is that you don't have to wash it as often, so it will hold up better. And of course, it is a much more ecologically friendly option to not be washing your clothes all the time because of all the water that is wasted. And in our house, we do wash a lot of clothes. It's definitely something that I would like to improve on. So the idea of not having to wash every item after every wear is really, really appealing to me. So I totally love the cut and the fabric and the feel of the shirt. I did want to mention also, I was slightly apprehensive before I got my first item that maybe the wool might be itchy. I will say that my skin is more sensitive than most. I have a little eczema here and there. I'm very dry skin, and I thought that the wool might bother me, but it doesn't. I don't know if it's the blend or if it's just the fact that it is natural. I can't explain it necessarily, but it doesn't bother me. It feels really good. It's not soft like butter, but it's just a very light fabric. It's not heavy. It's nice. I just really like the way it feels, and it feels like a quality shirt, which is definitely a nice change. So like I said, I wore the shirt for 7 days in a row. Now I will say that with my lifestyle, I don't necessarily wear something for like 14 hours. I will wear my PJs half the day sometimes as I'm working from home. And then, you know, if I might put on my PJs early one night. So it's not like I wore this 14 hours a day every day, but I did wear it for the bulk of every day. And I did wear it out. I wore it to work, at school. I wore it to go shopping and do some errands. I think I did a little bit of like really light yard work one day. And I definitely was outdoors a few times. I definitely went to the dog park wearing it, so I was more hot and like sweaty. But it didn't have any signs of wear or odor. It was definitely something I could continue to wear. The funny thing that I did that was surprising is that no one in my family asked me about me repeating the shirt. And I think that's because I wore it with a skirt. I wore it with 2 different skirts. I wore it with jeans. I wore it with shorts. And I don't know, I guess because it is a neutral, it's a black shirt, no one said anything or thought about it. And I mentioned to one of my teen daughters who, they're more observant about fashion in general. And I mentioned that I was wearing the shirt for the whole week. And it was like day 5 or 6, and she was like, you have been? Like, she didn't notice, she hadn't thought about it or realized it at all, which I thought was definitely really funny. And that is what women who do the 100-day challenge, a lot of them say, that their family or friends or coworkers really don't notice, certainly don't notice for a while. And, people don't think about what you're wearing nearly as much as you think they do. So that's definitely something I've seen a lot of people say about your clothes. When you're actually repeating things a lot, people don't care, people don't notice. It's certainly not on their radar as much as it's on yours. So I am going to put some photos in of the different outfits that I wore with the Stella shirt. It's just a black shirt, so it goes with everything. I think you can dress it up, dress it down. And the idea of being able to travel with something that doesn't need to be washed, that can just be worn and worn, is so amazing. And I'm so excited to take this as I go out of town this summer. I am also going to be getting a tank style black dress from Wooland later this summer. It's a new style, so I'm going to be one of the first to try it. So I'm really, really excited to try that dress. It's the Camellia style dress. You can see it on their website. I think it's still going to be a pre-order, so I don't know how long it will take if you are interested in buying it. But definitely subscribe to our channel. I will be doing a review of that just as soon as I get it and have a chance to test it out and share it with you guys. I'm excited. I'm really excited about that dress because I know I can wear a black tank dress pretty much year-round in my climate. Layer. I can wear sandals, I can wear boots, I can wear sweaters and jean jackets and scarves, and I just know that that is going to be something I will wear all the time because I have had black dresses in the past that I've worn until they wear out. And the thing about this kind of dress is that it will not wear out nearly as quickly because it can be washed so infrequently. So I'm so excited about that. Anyway, I don't have any downsides to this shirt except maybe the cost. It is a more expensive shirt. I think it's about 80 bucks. And so, yeah, that's a big investment for me. I don't think Wooland runs sales very often just because they are more of a luxury brand. I think their clothes are worth the cost, so they just don't mark them down. So yeah, it's expensive, but in the long run, it would be so awesome to have clothing that will really last. So I'm excited to have a few pieces in my wardrobe that I anticipate lasting for years and years. And classic styles like my Mara dress and the Stella tee are things that I will wear perpetually. There's no reason that they would need to be rotated out like so many of my fast fashion items that I've had in the past. So thank you so much for watching. If you happen to have a Wooland item, I would love to hear your experience in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day and we will see you next time.